Hey everybody, this is Big Daddy D with another thing review as opposed to a food review. Today I am going to talk to you about and I'll probably pronounce this wrong, Elegear, Elegear revolutionary queen-size cooling blanket that absorbs body heat to keep adults, children, babies cool on warm nights. Japanese Q-Max, funny little symbol, 0.4 arc chill cooling fiber, 100% cotton backing, blanket gray. Well, the reason I got this blanket is because my son seems to always be very hot. I mean, I could have the house so cool that we've got snow clouds forming and icicles, on the windowsills, and he still complains about how hot he is. So I've tried all kinds of things like, increasing the flow of the air conditioning through the vent, fans and all kinds of things. And then I stumbled upon this blanket. I figured, well, it's probably a gimmick and it probably won't be worth the material that it was made out of. But I've tried everything else, so I thought I would give this a try. And lo and behold, he likes it. He says this blanket helps keep him cool. And he sleeps with it every night to stay nice and cool. It's like snug as a bug in a rug. So that makes me very happy that it was money well spent. Now on the packaging, it says it has instructions on how to clean it. And one of the things it says not to do is to tumble dry it and to hang it in the shade. Okay, now my parents had a clothesline in the backyard when I was a kid. They took it down probably 40 years ago. I don't know anyone who has a setup like that in their backyard. So how are you supposed to hang this in the shade? We tried hanging it in the bathroom, hanging it over the door, hanging it over some chairs on the balcony, and about 12 hours plus later, the dang thing still wasn't dry. And it was getting, in fact, it was dark out by the time I took it off the balcony, and it still wasn't dry. I don't know whether it wasn't dry because it was fairly humid outside, but I mean, because the temperature was in the 90s. So I threw it in the dryer with some other clothes and tumble dried it for probably, well, I think it was set at 40 minutes, and I think we pulled it out at about 20 minutes, and it was fine. So doing some research today, it seems like the reason that you are not supposed to tumble dry it is because it absorbs heat away from your body, which is what makes you feel cool. And by putting it in the dryer and the dryer being hot, it will absorb that heat, and it takes a lot longer time for it to cool down, if you will, so it can cool you. But I tell you, there's no reason why you can't put it in the dryer. If you're going to use it in the evening, you wash it, put it in the dryer, and then maybe, lay it out on your bed for a few hours before you go to bed, and it should be fine. In fact, I was concerned that putting it in the dryer would damage the item, but it did not get damaged whatsoever, and it seems to be working just fine, because hanging it in the shade does not work. And in fact, that's one of the things that kind of irritated me about all these dozens of reviews on YouTube. Nobody addressed the cleaning portion. And I think that's a very important part of it. I mean, they all talking about how fantastic this blanket is. It's a good blanket, according to my son. But I think it's important to know about cleaning it and so you can use it again. That's all I have to say. And thank you very much for watching this video. And we'll catch you next time.